Greetings, June Allen here, and I am the founder of The Art of Greatness at juneallen.net. So, tonight, it's late, it's Sunday. I wanted to share 3 things with you that you need to think about in terms of your self-care for this week. I know these weeks are tough, it just seems to be long and just seems to be going on forever, and so it's difficult. It's difficult at this time to kind of keep some sort of sense of normalcy, a sense of calm, a sense of peace with all of the insanity that's going on in the moment. So I just want to share 3 really simple things that I want you to think about this week when you're planning your self-care. Really essential things, okay? First of all, okay, I want you to make a promise that you're going to do something nurturing for yourself this week, okay? Something you're going to do for self. That could be a nice bath, that could be you're going to give yourself an hour to do some journaling or watch one of your, some guilty pleasures on TV or whatever it is. But I would like you to make a promise to yourself. I know it's difficult, but try to keep, and sometimes it's even harder, especially if you've got families and all the rest of it. I know what it's like. I'm getting a lot of time to myself these days, as a parent. But even if it's I have to get up an hour earlier, or make sure my daughter's in bed in the evening to make sure I get some time. So make yourself a promise that you're going to have some sort of nurturing time for yourself, okay, this week. The second thing to take care of yourself is to think about how you're going to connect with your inner circle, your family of choice, whatever it looks like, your circle, your people, your village. Find a way that you're going to connect to them, okay, in a meaningful way. FaceTime them, message them this evening and say, can we catch up? I've got some stuff I need to chat about. Can we catch up? And schedule that time in. Make it a priority, okay? It can be very isolating at the moment, doing a lot of this stuff with all of this stuff going on. It can be very, very isolating. Obviously, we're still in lockdown. Some people are still going back to work and whatnot, but the majority of us, they're still telling a lot of us to stay at home. So if you can keep the promise to yourself that you're going to connect with your village somehow, your friends, your family of choice, your family of origin, whatever it is, but make a choice to actually do that in a meaningful way, whether it's something fun or to just hang out, whatever. Just make a decision to do that. Make that a nurturing space for you and somebody within your close knit circle. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, okay, and this one is kind of more difficult, but it's important to think about this one. The third thing is to think about how you are actually reacting to whatever's going on outside. I know it's intense. But what's actually going on in your body? What are you telling yourself about it in terms of your psyche? How are you feeling about being black? What's going on? What's going on for you? And I think giving yourself permission to think about those things is going to help you to take the next best step in terms of what you need to do to nurture yourself. Because if you're not really conscious of how you're responding to what's going on externally, it's going to be difficult for you to make a decision about what your needs are, okay? I've realised that, over the last couple of days, I've actually felt quite overwhelmed with a lot of the stuff that's been going on. I feel really overwhelmed. So I know now where my limits are. I know where my boundaries are. And I know that I need to take a step back sometimes. I'm very conscious of, I want to be able to be available for my community. I want to be able to support them and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to be able to support anybody if I'm a mess, if I'm a wreck, if I'm not present and all of that stuff, if I've got a lot of my own stuff going on. So when I feel that things are getting too much, I know that I need solitude. I know that I need to go and have a bath. I know that I need to go and put my diffuser on and put loads of lavender in it and all of that kind of stuff. For me, my self-care is about solitude because I'm so involved, on the front line, holding space for people, sharing tools and all of that kind of stuff. It could be quite intense for me to be able to do that. So my needs are going to be very different from yours, as is other people's. You have to decide what your needs are. For me, it's solitude. For you, it might be that you need to talk it out. I have a lot of spaces where I can talk things out. But for me, my quiet time is about solitude. It's about solitude and just giving myself, meditation, being out in nature, all of that kind of stuff, so that I can ground myself. And kind of really be in touch with my body, really be in touch with my needs, so that when I feel grounded in that space, then that's when I feel like my higher self, my higher power. I feel rejuvenated when I do that. And then after that, then I feel like I can get back in the ring, as it were, and begin to empower you, begin to nurture you. Okay, it's that whole thing around making sure that you put your mask on first before you can help other people. It's all of that. So when you make that promise to yourself, okay, your nurturing self, which is great. Then you think about, okay, what's going on in my family, in my inner circle. Make some arrangements to have fun with them or whatever. You can connect with them on a much better level, because first of all, you're taking care of self. Okay, and then obviously there has to be some sort of reaction to the insanity that's going on outside. So just use that as an opportunity to check in with yourself, find out what's going on, and then make a decision about how you need best to move forward with that. And do what's best for you. There's so much trauma and anger and shock. I've never seen anything like it. And I'm having people come into the space that I hold for Black women, and some of them are finding it very difficult, and some of them are, there's been tears, there's been anger, but there's also been empowerment as well, because they have this safe space to be able to talk and share and identify with each other and know that we've got each other's back, and all of that amazing sisterhood stuff. There's a lot of that going on. So that in of itself is very empowering. And it's one of the reasons that I love what I do, because I know that the ladies in the circle that are doing the work themselves, they're getting so much out of it. And I love that. I love the opportunity that I'm being given right at this moment to be able to serve my community and to serve the ladies that are doing this work. So if you're interested in joining us for doing the work, you can go to heal.juneallen.net. That's heal.juneallen.net, and that's heal.juneallen.net, and you will find all the details there of how to join the mastermind. It's called the Sacred Sister Sanctuary, and there's loads of information in there. There's an amazing library with, at the minute, there's over 100 live streams in there, and I'm adding masterclasses and stuff all the time, to it all the time while I'm kind of building it up. There's also a sister circle where we have an amazing book club. We're currently studying Bell Hooks All About Love, which is amazing. And I love it. So use those 3 things to take care of yourself this week. If you need any extra support, you can email me info@yardofgreatness.com. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.